What is going on, Jeromes? So there's been a lot of steam about the Vikings potentially taking a quarterback in the first round in the 2023 NFL mock draft, including trading up and securing their guy. Now, Will Levis has been the cat's ass, and of course Kevin O'Connell, connections, Liam Cohn, all that stuff. But what if they move all the way up? Not one, Carolina, but what if the Texans are sort of okay? Like obviously, everyone and their mom is mocking a quarterback to them at 2, but what if DeMeco Ryans wants to go in a different direction? What if he wants to trade down, have all those picks? What if Caserio, he knows that the Texans are probably going to be bad this year. They'll have a good shot at Caleb Williams or Drake May next year. Now, it makes sense for them to potentially wait until next year because they know that they're going to be bad, as opposed to what other teams like who are going to be middling and potentially challenging in 2023 are going to be. But let's say they're not infatuated with any of the quarterbacks. What if they want that windfall? What if DeMeco Ryans wants a premium defensive player? Let's see. Let's see what happens, man. So we're going after the Texans' number 2 overall pick and a handful of their late picks. We're offering 23, 2024 first-round pick, and Danielle, the real deal Hunter. And I don't care. I'm forcing this trade. Force trade. Go. Go. All right, start draft. All right, so Bryce Young at 1. You know why we're here. It's either C.J. Stroud or Anthony Richardson. I like Levis a lot, but I like Stroud and Richardson more. I think Stroud has an absolutely high floor. I think he can make every single throw. I think he's got a strong arm. I think that he's got an NFL body as opposed to Bryce Young. I think C.J. Stroud has some great intangibles as well. So I understand rolling the dice with Richardson. That is a big-time upside play, but I think C.J. Stroud right out of the gate is going to be a pro's pro. And I mean, is this a spot where the Vikings draft C.J. Stroud and they even consider trading Kirk Cousins after the draft? Or do they let Stroud sit for a year? Either way, I'm good. Either way, I'm absolutely happy and ready to rock and roll. All right, so the Vikings got their guy. Stand by your man. Ba-dum, No, we wait for a while. All the way to 87. Going down in an earlier round. Ooh. Emmanuel Forbes came off the board early. Keanu Benton. Hendon Hooker going to... Oh, they still got their guy, Hendon Hooker, at top of the 3rd. All right, so Vikings are on the board again. Do we go Tanner McKee? Do we double dip on quarterback like they did with RG3 and Kirk Cousins? No. Garrett Williams, I like a lot, him coming off the ACL. Carl Brooks, of course, is a crush of mine. Also had a top 30 visit with the Vikings. He was a huge combine snub, ridiculous. Hodges Tomlinson is there. Dwayne McBride, Dorian Williams. All right, so no trade offers, so we're going to stick and pick. I mean, I like Garrett Williams a lot. I mean, Carl Brooks for me, even though he made his bones at Bowling Green on the edge, I think he's going to kick inside. I think that sort of like James Lynch coming out of Baylor, like he's not a 4-3 defensive end. He's not a stand-up outside linebacker. He's not a 3-tech necessarily. But I think that his role, potentially as like a 4-5 tech defensive end in the Vikings 3-4 scheme, would be perfect. So Carl Brooks, come on down. And just a guy who has a nose for getting to the quarterback is going to have value. I think Carl Brooks is going to be that guy. So super happy, fired up there. Got 6 selections left because we took a bunch of late-round picks from the Texans. All right, so JEROME is there. Absolutely love him. Parker Washington. Tyjae Spears. Kobe Turner, good double down on the defensive line. Deuce Vaughn, Jaden Reed, I really like a lot. All right, let's check the cornerback room just in case. There we go. All right, so Clark is there, Riley Moss, Stark Thomas, Cameron Brown, Darrell Luter I like later on. Nick Jones, Jay Ward. All right, so we're in relatively good shape here. I think I am going to go with Jaden Reed. Had a great showing at the Senior Bowl and Combine. Reunited with Jalen Speedy Naylor. Kind of like how things are shaping up. Of course I do. It's my mock draft. Bah. All right, so now we're into the 5th. 2-2 to Jeter, top of the 5th. There was Charlie Jones. Dennis Allen, Rod Clark. Chandler Zavala, I like a lot. Bryce Ford Wheaton, if we want to go full-on physical freak. Super freak, AA. Broderick Martin, the pride of Western Kentucky, I like. Eric Gray, want some shiftiness in the backfield. Jackson Kirkland, I think, is a little bit underrated in terms of guard. Juice Scruggs, we love. Starling Thomas, I like. Could go a lot of directions here. I mean, do we just go Kytrate Clark? Could certainly do that. All right, Clark, come on in. You serious, Clark? All right, so we got cornerback. We got 4 picks remaining. There goes BFW. I will remember you. Eric Gray is still on the board. Antonio Mafi, I mean, how can you pass on him? Actually, I want to get both. Can we get both? And I'm actually, you know what? Screw it. So I'd be more upset if we didn't get Mafi. So I'm going to go Mafi. Maybe Eric Gray will. Nope, there goes Eric Gray. Best laid plans. All right. I do like Ronnie Bell a lot. I think he's underrated. I think he's super, super underrated. All right, so where are we at now? So we got that. Off-ball linebacker. I'd like to address there. D. Winters. I like D. Winters a lot. Just really getting after it. Jeremy Banks, thanks. Yeah. All right, D. Winters, just absolute high motor. Getting some, at minimum, high-end special teamer. Yeesh. All right, 2 picks left. Darrell Luter. Yep, there we go. All right, so doubling down on corner. And last pick. We didn't really secure the nose tackle. But, of course, we can just take a gander. Defensive interior. Where's DI? Oh, are they just gone? It's also very possible. All right, so edge rusher. Safety-wise, Jordan Howden. Yeah, there you go. Keeping it in state. I'm pretty happy with this draft, man. So, again, pretty happy with this. Secure the quarterback of the future. CJ Stroud, for me, the safest of the big 4 quarterbacks, also has a very high ceiling. The Vikings in our simulation gave up Danielle, as well as 23 and a 2024 first rounder for 2, and then a fistful of late round picks. Carl Brooks at 87 in the 3rd round. Again, I think he's a guy that clearly has a nose for the football. Can clearly get after the quarterback. I think he's going to be best suited kicking inside in the league. So, ignore the edge rusher designation. Jaden Reed, who, again, looked great in Mobile, looked great in the Combine. Just giving C.J. Stroud a weapon and a little bit of speed on the outside. Reunited with Jalen Speedy Naylor. Kytrate Clark, even though he doesn't check the boxes in terms of size and measurables, has great speed and also working on fundamentals. Getting him in the 5th round certainly could be a bit of a gem. Antonio Mafi, the people's mover. That's right, coming out of UCLA. A little bit of nastiness and size on the interior, which the Vikings sorely need. D. Winters, absolute just getting after it linebacker, the pride of TCU at minimum. Like we said, high upside special teamer. Darrell Luter Jr., small school corner, Southern Alabama, looked great at the Combine. Had a chance to really rise up. Getting him in the 7th, I like a lot, as well as Jordan Howden fitting into the defensive back mix. So the Vikings, I mean, even though the Vikings are relatively okay at safety and they could use some help at corner, this is what Brian Flores' defense is. It's built from the back to the front, so getting some depth and some potential there makes a ton of sense. But, of course, the crown jewel is C.J. Stroud up at 2. And Danielle, I will remember you. That's right. Anyways, that's it. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.